Capricorn, hallelujah, here we are.
All right, keep your Allens on.
You could be Jewish. How you doing, Capricorn? Or Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Anyway, so how are you, Capricorn? So we're here to do your April 20... April? You could be called April. Anybody's got A. Abigail, Amber.
Take a bag. Come on, take a bag. I took a bag home last night. It cost me a lot more than £10, I can tell you.
Heard. You could be dealing with a life path 5, Sagittarius, Taurus, so you got it in your chart. Also in the name Charlotte, I'm seeing a 6 of Swords. Gemini or Capricorn, don't forget you can also watch this as a Gemini because Capricorn is a major arcana 6, and so is Gemini because I read in numerology. Taking a course in something here. Coursework 3, Pentacles 3, Pisces in your chart somewhere. Learning, studying something, study. Just like constant head in the books, or name Ed or Edwina or Eddie or Berry, something at home. Edmonds, someone from Berry. Holly, Jody, Jason, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Justin, Jack. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see. So for Capricorn, make sure you May. Something to do with Mayday. Mayday coming into landing. Hello. You might be dealing with someone that has ADHD and sort of trying to get someone's attention. They're like, hello, I'm here. Are you paying me any attention? Oh, someone could have ADHD here. Someone's trying to get their attention of like, hello, you don't never pay me any attention. Hello. Right, so you could have, I got a feeling you could have conflict coming up this month. So let's see if you do. August 2023. Make sure you stay towards the end because what we have is competition month. Okay, and it will tell you right at the end. So let's see, Capricorn. Relax. Feels like I'm in a rush. From Russia. Someone from Russia. Or Germany. Let's see. From Russia with love. Lovers, Gemini. James Bond, 007, Life Path 7. Capricorn for August 2023. Here we go, Capricorn. We've got one. So what have we got? The Queen of Wands, Sagittarius for me, but Aries, Leo, Sag. Feeling optimistic about the future now. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was going to say, Jesus Christ, superstar.
Because I'm not fucking laughing, Nicholas.
Could be an Aquarian or a Leo. Okay, this could be a Leo. I say star, I say Aquarius because it's a star, but then it's an 8 also, so it means Leo.
If the milk turns out to be sour, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it.
So it's one or the other, but because we've got a fire sign, could be Sagittarian with a Leo placement or a Life Path 5 Sagittarius Taurus. Oh, bug me. So, I mean, here we go. So here we go again. It's happening again. Why does it keep happening every 3 days? Why is it that on every second or third day do you start arguing with me? We've only just reconciled. I was really looking forward to the future, and I thought, you know what, maybe this won't happen this time, because we're actually not in August yet. So come August, this is happening yet again. Okay, so I'm arguing with you because I'm losing my temper because you won't do what I want you to do. Now, it's either a mother or a father, work or relationship. It's one or the other. Famous 3, karma. Doesn't do harm. What you end up is with fuck all. So it's pretty much like me saying, Capricorn, please make sure you smash that like button. What you get in return is fuck all. Please make sure that you subscribe and what you get is fuck all. Okay, so what is it that when you cause an argument and you're stuck karmically with something, you end up on your own? So do they. So what do you get? Nothing. Nobody wins, right? So you got an argument here where nobody seems to ever be able to win in an argument, so you end up arguing, right? So what have you won? An argument. Yay! Okay, someone could be very argumentative. Could be very, has a lot of insecurities. Very insecure, okay, about not getting their own way, so they start an argument. Capricorn, what's coming up for Capricorn, please? For Capricorn. Capricorn. For August. So, like I say, come August, this is happening again on the 3rd day. On the 2nd day of Christmas, it starts on the 3rd day. By the 3rd day of August, you're not speaking. Page of Pentacles. So if coming up to August, because we're not yet, you fell out, but then you start to sort of reconcile just before August. Start the beginning of August off really well by not speaking. Now, this is also a child that isn't speaking to a mother or a father, okay? Or it's a partner that isn't speaking to their person. This is also very childish behaviour. Like, well, if you want to act like a child, then I'll treat you like a child. If you're going to act childish, I'll treat you childish. I'll put you in timeout. So I'll ignore you. Yeah, but I want to argue. I don't. You keep arguing with yourself because you'll wear yourself out. So I'm just going to disappear, let you wear yourself out, and then we can probably talk or reconcile once you've calmed down. But you're obviously still angry. Now, what doesn't change? People. So what also doesn't change? Star signs. Star signs, if a very aggressive energy of a lot of fire in one's chart. So like, so like a Leo. So you could just take, say, I don't know, Leo, right? Life path 5. A Leo, life path 5 with Sagittarius in their chart. Or, right? Or a Sagittarius with Leo and like a 4, life path 4. Something like that. Put some Aries still, right? So this person's got a lot of fire under their belt, right? So because they've got a lot of fire under their belt, there's definitely like a title fight here. Now, it could be someone that's in the KFC, the UFC, but it could also be just like constantly bickering, Rebecca, or constantly fighting, constantly arguing, constantly going through it, or Constantine, something about Neo girl. But like Constantine, or Tina, Tyler, Taro, Tanya, someone from Great Britain, Brian, anybody's got B in their name. Okay. Competition, but I don't see it as competing for another person. I'm seeing it as where I'm always having to compete for other things for your attention. I'm always having to compete against work, children, money, or you not even speaking to me. Why won't you answer my text messages? Because you're acting like a child. If you're going to act like a child, I'll treat you like one. Yeah, but you keep ghosting me. You keep going silent because you keep arguing. When will you get through to your head that I am not going to argue with you? I will blank you and I will not have anything to do with you when you talk to me like that, because you are not going to control who I am, what I am, where I go, or what I do. Now, I've got to say this to a lot of people. Okay, now, if you're with a geezer, right, that's cheating on you, right, that's cheating on you, please do not think that the guy is at fault if you're just sitting back, not with no action, waiting and having a go at them for cheating on you, but you're still in the same circumstance, still haven't left, still doing the same thing, still waiting for them to cheat on you again. That just makes you sorry, but as equally as dumb to stay behind, to keep being chat on and actually no action to actually leave. Okay, don't give people false like accusations. Okay, but also don't like jump to conclusions. Okay, because I have to make sure that people are not jumping to conclusions, that they got their facts straight first, and they're not just believing in fiction and believe it's happening when it actually isn't, right? Because that can be, I'm accusing you of seeing someone that I don't know. This is, are you texting someone else? Are you seeing someone else? But this means no. It means that there is no text messaging because it's ghosted and abandoned and not speaking, right? So it is a no card. Now, if this is, are you seeing someone else? Then they say no, they mean it. Okay, they mean it. This isn't lying. It's saying no. Okay, no, I'm not speaking to you. Are you speaking to someone else? No. Right? No. So, but if someone's like, well, I don't believe you, I think you're lying, then that's giving someone the Spanish Inquisition to say that I think that you're lying and I am constantly questioning someone that's actually fucking innocent, right? So what do you expect you're going to get? Nothing. You're not going to get an answer because someone's like, there's not even any point in talking to you if I'm trying to talk to you and you're not going to listen and you keep asking me the same questions. What do you expect me to say? If I've already told you no, what do you think I'm going to say? Yes and lie to you? Okay, because if you want that, then just have a yes and go. Okay, if you keep digging for a yes that isn't there, then go. Okay, so that can be one scenario that can be here. But then there's an energy of like, why is it that you want... This is like, honestly, I'm not kidding you, this is like a child that's attached itself to a mum, right? And you're trying to like, oh my God, will you get off me, you little bugger? Like, just like just let me have some Rocky Road and sit down and actually just watch the television for 5 minutes. No, but I want you, mum. Like, mum, come, mum, right? Sometimes you can get adults that do that with their partnership. They will not just let them go. This is also someone that could have been doing this for a long time. Okay, and I haven't even spoke to them. There's been no contact for God knows how long, and I'm just sitting back wondering, is there ever going to be? And it could have been 5 years. It's like, what, it's been 5 years since you spoke to this person and you still haven't let them go yet? Are they coming back? No, they're not. They're not coming back. Okay, so it's one of the lessons here is for someone is to drop it, is to let the person go or communicate with them. These can be people, like I said, that have followed Alice for fucking ages down the rabbit hole of a dark hole, been following someone for a long time, following loads of tarot readings, thinking, right, I need to watch tarot to find out if they're going to communicate. And they haven't this month, next month, the month after. Then 5 years have gone by. They're still not communicated. Why not? Because you haven't. They think that you've moved on as you think they have. Right? They're probably going through a relationship somewhere else. So your lesson is about dropping it, letting the ego go and let the person go, or communicate with them. Don't just sit back waiting for them to communicate, wanting them but not wanting them. Communicate with them, right? Also face to face. This is also not showing my face. This is hiding who I really am. Okay, you think that I'm someone, but I could actually be a child. So be very careful around when it comes to like catfishes and stuff like that, right? Because if you're talking to someone that you haven't seen before, you don't know how old they are, right? They could be a child. Okay, so be very careful around that because the Page of Pentacles is refusing to show what it has, right? My face or anything like that. I'm refusing to show my face. So because I'm refusing to show who I really am, you actually don't know who I am, right? So this can also be false accusations. I'm accusing you of seeing someone but I haven't seen it with my own eyes. I don't know if you have. I just think that you have. Because why I started watching tarot is because our relationship was okay until I started to watch fiction-based things with no evidence. And then I just thought that there might be. So I've accused you of that and fucked up an actual good relationship. Now, if anybody starts telling me that that doesn't happen in tarot land, then you might as well bugger off and somewhere else because it does to a lot of people, right? I can't go over 10,000 messages for newcomers, people have been watching for a long time and people that may or may not even relate to any of these, right? Can't go over that for hours and hours and hours on end. You got to know how tarot cards work, right? So again, watching, spying. Now, have you seen the fact that there is this gang stalking? Or is it someone I feel like I have to cover up my camera because I feel like I'm being watched? That's called an awakening. The spirit is watching all the time. Probably about 10 billion of them all at once. Paranoia. Okay. So this can be like watching and not watching and watching and I don't know what's going. Because this is also people that argue over a text message. Right, I'm going to split up with you over a text message. It's like, why can't you talk to me like an adult? No, bing. And you're like, oh, will you stop text messaging me and answer the phone? No. And you're like, well, you'll text message me, but you won't answer the phone? Why won't you answer the phone? Because I want to do it via text. What, you a child or a grown-up? Are you a child or a grown-up? Or is this happening to your children? Okay, you could be the mother of your kids that are kind of going through this dynamic with these people here, right? Don't forget, you can also watch this as Gemini, okay? You could be a Gemini mother and your children are going through this of like very childish kind of bickering and 2 and 4 and always doing the same shit, right? I like to text message, but I don't. I would rather speak to you face to face. I'm not going to argue with you over a ding, 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 dong, dong, dong. I ain't going to keep doing that. I want to talk to your face. Why will you not face me? Why will you not do a FaceTime? Because I'm Laura Felix, the cat woman. I don't do those sort of things. I'm a catfish. Right? So I don't do those sort of things. I don't show who I really am. I don't show my face. Yeah, but that's really pissing me off. Who are you? Who are you really? Well, I'm not telling you. You're just going to have to believe me. What? Believe what? I haven't got any concrete evidence. I don't know who you are. Okay, or like, but you keep asking me the same question and we keep going over the same thing. I've told you already. No, stop doing it. But you keep doing that. Why do you keep doing it? I told you that doesn't work with me. I told you shouting and screaming and having a go at me doesn't work, so why do it? You're a narcissist. How am I a narcissist? I've told you. Yeah, but now you're calling me a narcissist. Well, a narcissist means a button pusher, someone that's going to provoke someone into an argument, to disagree. Oh, no, I disagree against you. I think that this. Okay, that's going to start an argument, right? Instead of just being silent and disappearing, because it's kind of like this channel. Sorry, guys, I don't want people to leave my channel, but it's a little bit like, Steve, I disagree against all of this. You're a prick, right? I think blah, 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 blah. You don't need to tell me all of those things if you don't agree. You can just, go somewhere else without saying it, right? A narcissist is someone that provokes people into an argument, right? I'm going to disagree against what you're saying. I'm going to disagree against what you're doing. I don't agree again. I disagree, right? So instead of just like thinking to yourself, okay, I disagree, so I don't fit in here because I disagree. So that's not on my condition. I don't believe in that. So I'm going to go to where I do believe, right? There, right? But trust me, half of tarot is built around people that are like, no, 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 no. I don't want to hear that. I want to believe that there's witchcraft. No, 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 no. I know that there is. So I'm going to keep following Alice down the road of discovery of myself, of that there isn't anything to find out, because I think that there is. Thoughts are fiction. Their thoughts are a fiction-based thing, right? Because they're not real. Okay, once it's gone, it's like, oh, okay, it did happen, but it's not happening now, so it's not fiction. Right, whatever is fiction is happening right in front of your eyes now. Fiction, right? Until it happens, it's fiction. If it's happening, then that means it's fact. So why are you doing it, right? If it's fiction and it isn't happening, then why are you paying attention to it if it isn't real? So like tarot, right? Tarot is, I'm watching this reading, but that is not my life. I am not going through anything like that if you can let me get all the messages out. So all of these things that I'm going through here are fiction-based because it doesn't make any sense. But then give it 3 days or come August and this does start happening, then what is that? Fiction, right? So at the moment, if it isn't happening, it's fiction. If it does start happening later, then that becomes evidence and facts, right? You got to see it with your own eyes to believe it. And if you're not, you can drive yourself fucking insane not knowing something that you're searching for of someone or something, or even metaphysics. Metaphysical, it's not real, it's fake. Okay, metaphysics means I've got a connection with someone that I haven't spoke to in ages. I'm obsessed about them. I haven't seen them in 5 years. I don't know where they are. Okay, so that's a metaphysical connection to another person. Now, why is it fiction? Because the other person hasn't reached out for 4 or 5 years. So it's fiction. It means that it's in yourself, in your head, in your body, your awakening, not theirs. They don't have to have that connection. That's why they haven't communicated, right? But then you can think, hold on, so if I have got that connection with the person, then why have I not reached out? Right? So that's message one, okay? So message 2, if this ends up not being a situation to do with your lover, it's to do with your mother, okay? To do with a mum, your mum or their mum or an in-law or an outlaw or Laura, okay? To do with that. Now, this is also a brother and also a sister, okay, where I am an only child. I don't get on with my family. My family are constantly sticking their nose into my commitments, my affairs, and my business. They're always wanting to know what's going on with your relationship. I don't like the person, or I do like, or I don't like the person at the moment, because this person might like this person. It's just these two people are going through this. My kids are constantly arguing in commitments and relationships where they're always splitting up. Okay. So this is just an innocent woman for two kids that keep going through this same scenario. This woman's not even a part of it. She's just there because she's these two's mum. Okay, there's another story that's a possibility. Okay, fact or fiction? Is it true? Is it happening or is it not? Is it happened yet or is it going to happen in August? Capricorn. Sorry I have to be boring. It's just that I get so many conspiracy theorists in the comment section that ask or just demand to know or just to really annoy me to the point where it's like, why even respond? Well, just, go about your way here. If you want to keep following Alice, then do that. Okay. But look at it where it's got you so far. Has what you've believed in so far come true, right? It's like I've watched a tarot reading that says there's marriage, right? And I watched it and I really want to believe that I've got someone that's coming to marry me. But you didn't watch the rest of the reading that's told you that, say, like in the Pisces reading, there ended up being an affair, narcissism, gaslighting and fighting and an ex-husband and a wife with children all involved, right? But at the beginning of the reading, it showed a marriage and a commitment. But the rest of the reading showed devastation, Debbie, right? So let's see. Capricorn for August. So you get the Ace of Pentacles. The reason why I talk like this is because I'm really passionate about my job. I love my job, right? But I do have to, the thing is with fictional facts, right? Sorry if I'm keep going on about this. But fiction is the fact that I'm reading these cards trying to tell you what might be coming up. As a matter of fact, I don't know because I can't ask you if any of you are going through this. So to me, it's fiction at the moment, unless any of you say, yeah, that's spot on. But you'll always get one that says, what the fuck are you talking about, dickhead? That doesn't make any sense to me. It never does. But it does someone else, right? Fiction and then also facts, right? So what you've got is a karmic energy. But like I said, please make sure that you subscribe and hit that button, Capricorn. You win fuck all. But thank you very much anyway. Karma. What happens when you argue? Who wins? No one. You both end up on your own. What happens if you go to court? Somebody loses and somebody wins if you go to court. Right? So if you get caught with your pants down in a commitment and a relationship, then what is that? Truth. Facts. I know it. Right? So what do? Leave. Don't blame them for being a dickhead for cheating on you, because that makes you equally as bad for staying in a commitment and letting someone keep cheating on you. Right? So it's not their fault. You might think that they're stupid, but they do what they want, right? You allow them to keep coming and from and in and out of your life. Now, that's if there's cheating and manipulation. I'm just saying. This could just be a very general tit-for-tat, stupid little argument that people keep getting into constantly all the time, where someone just cannot seem to be satisfied with the person that they're with without trying to control them to make them feel as if they're not good enough, because they keep sabotaging the relationship by arguing. But they'll more than likely blame and say, oh, men, I can't never seem to get you to do what I want you to do, can I? No, because you keep telling me what to do and I told you not. If you've got a 4 anywhere in your reading coming up, you're knackered because you've got a 5 already. 4s and 5s do not get on because they are Taurus and Scorpio, life path 4 or life path 5, or Sagittarius with someone that's got Scorpio in their chart, or Taurus compared to someone that's got Scorpio or Aries in their chart. It doesn't matter about astrology. Numerology is tarot because it's got the card on it. It's got a picture with a number on it. Okay, so it will show you the actual outcomes of stuff just by following a number, right? By realizing, oh, so the 4 and the 5 is actually opposite sign to Scorpio and Taurus. They're both fixed in their own way. They never seem to be able to get on because they disagree and agree with pressure by telling me what to do when I told you not to. And then you lose your shit and you have a go at me and I told you not to do that. But I don't like being told what to do. I told you I'm not going to listen. Well, don't. Where are we? Back to square one again. More than likely splitting up. What have you won? What's the other person won? Nothing. Karma comes back around to yourself to give you nothing. Fair and square. What did you win? Nothing. What did you win? Nothing. So we both lost? Yeah. Right? So let's see. Karma means memory, right? Sorry if I'm going into a teaching thing here, right? But karma means memory, right? So it means that fact over fiction is trust and distrust. In one hand, you've got trust. In the other hand, you've got Justin, right? But you've got justice. One hand is trust. The other hand is distrust, right? A lot of people, when they get back into a commitment and a relationship, they say, okay, I'll forgive you this time. I don't trust you, but I'll learn to trust you because I'm dubious about what you're going to do and what you're going to say. So I don't trust you, but I'll learn to trust you as we go forward. So you're starting off with distrust, learning to trust. No, because that's fiction. Fiction. Right. Fact is, right, you don't trust a person. That's true. You don't trust a person. But, like, keep following the rabbit hole of distrust and where you're going to come up with distrust. Right. So because you don't trust a person, you're just going down the rabbit hole of thinking, okay, well, when they're not with me, where are they? If they're not speaking to me, then who are they speaking to? When they ghost me and they go off, why are they doing that? So then fear starts to grow because of distrust. Disloyalty maybe in the past, but then also someone that maybe also that has insecurity. I'm insecure that when you're not around me, okay, that you have to be around me 24/7, like children do. Okay, I don't like being left on my own. I don't like being ignored. I don't like it when you don't speak to me. Why? Because I rely on you. Yeah, but you're too reliant on me because you're insecure. Why can you not do this on your own? Why do you need me around you 24/7? Because I'm suffocating the energy, okay? Too much fire. If you've got someone that's got like a 3, a 7, okay, or a 4, that's water, right? That's too much. It's like, have you ever been a fish on a bank? Right, and you're, oh God, I can't breathe, right? Because the sun is beating down on the bank of a riverbank and it's sucking the life out of everything on earth because it's too hot, right? Too hot, too much, right? Too much energy. So onto a little fish that can't breathe, right? Look at it that way as elements, right? Fire and water. If the energy of someone that has a lot of fire in their chart, okay, it can suffocate the energy of water, okay? Unless it's raining, right? I can feel people getting bored, but like I said, man, I'm passionate about my job and we're nowhere near finished the reading. So Capricorn for August. Capricorn for August is a 6 of Pentacles. A Gemini may be on this side. So you could actually be a mother and a provider of children. You could be single and you're on your own and you don't want anyone around you, not even friends. You can't, like, I don't even want friends. Like, I'm fine on my own. Like, I really don't want anyone around me. Okay, I'm so better off without anyone in my life that I'm cushy on my own. But I could also be struggling financially. I might have a few parent or friend troubles, like now and again, keep wanting to talk, but I don't want to talk. Okay, here. But this is also not knowing if someone's spying or not. But this means that they're actually not. Right here. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse also around the Six of Pentacles is also someone that sees a disadvantage, like I am disadvantaged. Okay, so someone also might have children here that are like mentally challenged here, like disadvantaged children. Okay, what do you call that? Disabled children, or they work for disabled children, or a mother or a father that's disabled, and they look after a parent here and their children, and they're getting really annoyed because money's going down and money's looking really short. They're having to like look after these two kids and a mother or a father maybe with dementia. This can be tablets and stuff like that, can be mental illness. Like I'm trying to like sort everything out in my life, and I'm also losing out financially as well. Okay, and so on and so forth. And I just can't seem to cope, and all of that sort of stuff here with maybe children and a parent. Okay, the parent could also have dementia, because this can be someone that fights and it gets very aggressive when like at work, like very aggressive around work energy, or like dementia here. Okay, very forgetful. And then this is like you're having to put up with it, because this can be clients, right? Say that you work, well, online, or you work in a shop, right? You work in a shop, okay? When you, I don't know if any of you guys have ever worked in a fucking shop, but you work in a shop and the client is always right, because the manager says do not backchat or argue with a client when they come in to buy something, like from Tesco's or the supermarket, and you serve people. When they come in, they can be a complete Karen, and they can talk to you like a piece of shit, and you're not even the manager, but they talk to you like an absolute piece of shit. Okay, and you're not allowed to say anything back to them at all. Now, this can be your partner as well, but you're not allowed to say anything back to them, because they're saying, listen, servant, you're here to serve me what I want, and I want it now. And I tell you what, I've gone to McDonald's and my chips are cold, and I'm taking them back, and I'm telling you what, if you don't give me some fresh blood, like Karens, right? So, like, I'm going to complain, and I'm going to moan, and I'm going to have a go at everybody. And you work here, or they work here, and these are the people that come in, start demanding respect from a Peasley little peasant that is working for them. But they don't work for these people here. They actually work for their boss. They don't work for this one. These can just be clients and people that complain and moan, and you work in a shop, and they come in expecting that you're a little measly peasant that doesn't know what you're doing at your own work, and they come in just to really annoy you and push your button, but you're not allowed to say anything, okay, because the boss has said, I don't want you back chatting to people. You're just going to have to serve them and tell them that they're right, and bite your lip here and say nothing here, right? That is also what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing this is like going on around the working environment. This is like tarot. These are everybody that does tarot readings. These are people that don't get it. Some do get it. Some don't get it. Some argue. Some spat and cry. Some do loads of narc shit. They just push your buttons and say very nasty things. Okay, majority of are why. I'm not just sticking up for men, but 95% of stats on YouTube states as a fact that 95% watchers of tarot are female. Okay, the other 5% are male, but 95% are female. Okay, just letting you know that as a fact of a stat on YouTube. Okay. Because, like I said, man, if any of you are arguing, then it's a cross-watcher that's arguing with this person. The male is causing all of the arguments, right? Here. But me, I'm a realist. I'm a guy and do realise that, you know, but I ain't saying that bit. So at the moment, you've got a lot of complications that could be coming up, because you do have this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means that I'm worried about something being taken from me. I'm worried about not getting something that I want. And because I'm not getting what I want and I'm not getting my own way, I'm going to make it worse and not better. So it starts to turn karmic, which means there's going to be a separation. okay? Because this is a wheel of fortune to say yes or no. Which path are you going to take? Are you going to continue on this way, or are you going to leave? Like, that's a choice, right? So that is what we've got for your monthly of August 2023, Capricorn. If Dave will literally just focus on me, my ugly face. Yeah, so thanks very much. Now, competition time, the video is just going to show you the one that I posted earlier. It'll be on the end of every single one, telling you about the readings that you can win. Please make, if you want your rest of your reading, you've got all 3 tiers are open now, bronze, silver or gold, but when you're over there you have a chance to win 2 readings per month. That is also a 1-to-1 personal reading, or phone call, internet-based call 1-to-1, or tarot reading twice per month. The join button is once, okay? So anyway, thanks very much. All links are provided below, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, how you doing? So competition time. So this is for, you can win a free tarot card reading or a free coaching session, call it what you like really, but basically a free Skype call or an internet-based call, or even on, what's the other thing that we kind of use here? Discord, okay? So, because on Discord you can do phone calls and stuff like that, video conversations, and then you can kind of guide through and ask me questions that you want to ask, you know, anything that's really on your mind that you want to talk to me about personally, you can win that. And I'm going to do this more than likely once or twice a month for everybody, okay? But that is a flaw, so you have to be either on Patreon or the join button below. Now, if you're on the join button below, you also get benefits from both things anyway, but this is just an added bonus, okay? So if you're on the join button, that is $2 or $3, I believe, you get the free tarot card questions and answers when I go live, if you can catch me live, but you only get 2 or 3 cards. I'm talking about a personal tarot card reading designed for you of the questions that you want to ask, okay? So if you are on the join button that you can find below, you get the tarot card reading section once a month or twice a month, where I will post up a specific post on the join button, so you'll only see it if you are a member, okay? And it will say, hi guys, this is the situation coming up for the personal tarot card reading with me. If you would like one, leave your name, and then I will contact you on there and let you know that you won, okay? So that's that one. Now, if you are on Patreon, it doesn't matter which one. You can join the let's see, I think that's only $3 or $4, I think, in order to join the monthly, which is the bronze tier. And then obviously it goes up further because of the silver and the gold. But you can be a Patreon member, it doesn't matter. So bronze, silver or gold, it doesn't matter which one, because you're still getting the same benefits. But the benefit that you will also get now is either a free tarot card reading, 2 per month, or a coaching session by me where you can talk to me about anything that you want and ask me a question. That can also relate to like maybe a tarot reading as well, but we'll see, okay? So you have to be on Patreon. And the reason why you have to be on Patreon, because it will be private, where I will post up another private post on Patreon where all tiers will be able to see it, and it will say competition time, so on and so forth. If you would like a personal reading or Skype call or internet-based call by me, then please leave a comment, okay? The person that gets picked out at the end or during the month, and then at the end of the month, I will then private message, because over on Patreon I can send you a private message. You've left a message, you've left a comment, I can click on your name, send you a private message and saying, hi Dave or Sarah, you win a free personal by me, okay? How would you like your reading or Skype call, okay? But you have to be on either one, okay? So you've either got to be on Patreon or you're going to be on the join button. So the join button, again, for the people, is only tarot card reading. 1, maybe 2 per month, okay? I'll leave a private post, you comment. When I go through it towards the end or middle or end of the month, I will go through the names, pick one from out of the whatever I decide to do, and you'll get the private reading, and then I will post and say that you've won, okay? Leave your details, contact me via whatever, and there you go, there's your reading. If you are on Patreon, okay, same kind of method, but what you get is a tarot reading or a private phone call, tarot card, whatever, by me. That's either face to face, or just you can say, I don't want that, I actually want a tarot card reading. But you get 2 per month, okay? But you still get your benefits. So on the bronze tier, you get just monthlies. On the silver tier and gold tier, basically, you get all of the weeklies and all of the monthlies, but the gold tier has all the teaching videos on there, okay? Join button is where you get the a couple of cards when I go live. If you can catch me at that time, I go live, you can ask me a question and I do you a couple of 3 cards and just give you a very quick random question. It's only $2 or $3. You can stick around for just that if you want, but you also win that chance of being able to like win a personal one and a full one to dive deeper into a few questions or just one main question, okay? So join button, 1 tarot card reading per month, okay? Patreon 2 per month, okay? So thanks very much. All links are provided below, okay? And I will see you soon.